So, are you religious?
No.
Your name is Ashish Rego.
Yes.
So, you're a Christian, is it?
By birth.
By birth, you're a Christian. What is
Yes.
the Ashish about?
Well, I would say that that's my purpose.
Could you explain?
Okay. So Ashish means blessing.
Yeah.
So my purpose is to be a blessing.
Oh. So, who gave you this name, Ashish?
My dad gave it to me. He liked it
Oh.
somehow.
Okay.
But I believe nothing happens by coincidence.
Mhm.
And that defined me and defines me today. As much as I can bless and be a blessing, that's my purpose, contribution.
Okay. That's wonderful, Ashish. You are a blessing, and I know it. Like personally, I know it.
Thank you.
It's wonderful to know that there are so many people who are kind.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. There are.
So where I see unkindness, there is also kindness, and let's talk more about, kindness and being kind.
Let's look upon unkindness as only a transition
Okay.
to kindness.
Wow. That's so wonderfully put. I think we can have a war of, putting things in perspective.
Why war when there can be love?
I'll die, Ashish. Okay. Um, so you do so many things, okay, and you've won so many accolades for so many things, and you're so kind-hearted. But how has your perspective on the world changed over the years? Has it become positive or negative? What do you think about the world in general?
Well, I believe that everything is as it should be.
Okay.
There is always a state of balance. It's our perspective which is imbalanced because of the bias we have. And if we feel that something should change, then all we need to do is be the change. Because the only change we can have is within ourselves.
Yeah. What
We-
do you do? What do you do to bring about this change within yourself?
Well, I keep reading. I keep meeting people.
Reading what? I mean, could you give an example? I mean, if people would want to know.
So right now I'm reading this book by Dr. Joe Dispenza, which is called Breaking the Habit of Being You.
Okay. Okay.
It's an amazing book. He's also written another book called Becoming Supernatural,
Okay.
where he says the only way to become a supernatural is keep doing the unnatural so many times that you become supernatural.
Okay. Unnatural ka matlab ye hua, what doesn't come naturally to you, is it?
No, what is not perceived as
What is not
natural.
perceived as
Because
natural?
we are creatures of conditioning.
Yes.
We become what the environment around us, what do you call, nudges into being or sometimes pushes us into being.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, we forget what our true selves are. So at that point in time, what comes naturally to us because of our true self is different from what comes naturally to us because of our conditioning. So we must be able to understand and be aware of that difference.
But it's not easy to understand that difference. Where does conditioning end and where is this self-knowledge beginning?
Yeah, so that comes through meditation.
Through meditation. You meditate?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Is there a certain kind of meditation that you do?
Well, I wouldn't label the meditation, but as my friend Prachi puts it very well, prayer is your conversation with God,
Yeah.
and meditation is God's conversation with
With
you.
you. Wow. कितने aha moments हो रहे हैं ना?
So in that time when you are open to receiving,
Yeah.
you get a lot of wisdom from the divine.
Yeah.
And just imbibing that helps me through anything in life.
But Ashish, aren't you a Christian?
You asked that question a second time.
Yeah.
I would say all religions
Huh.
have the same message at the end of it. At the end of the path, there are different paths to the same goal. And Jesus Christ said, the truth shall set you free.
Yeah.
But what is the truth? It's something it takes not just one lifetime, but lifetimes to understand. And the Buddha said, desire is the root of all pain. Shri Krishna said, Karmanyavadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachanam. You only have the right to your action.
Yep.
You don't have the right to the fruits of that action.
So my question here would be, though you're a Christian, how come have you've been open to the spiritual concepts that you're so easily explaining to me?
That's because I've been reading so much since my childhood. And I've
So
been.
there was this, your parents encouraged you to.
But my mom narrated the Ramayana to me when I
Wow.
was small, and she used to put me to sleep.
Huh.
So all credit to her for that. Despite
Okay.
being a Christian, she taught me the Ramayana. And most of my friends around me were from other religions because I didn't have very many Christians in the place where I was. So I got exposed to a lot of different cultures. And I used to be invited into their house to eat with them, play with them. And I always, I feel I was blessed to just have that experience
Yeah.
of so many different religions, so many different cultures, that I could appreciate all these things about each and be open to those religions. And religion is just, according to me, a pathway to the final destination. That final destination is only love. So when you practice love as a religion, you can't go wrong.